Hey you! Today we're gonna talk about confidence. It is a very important subject for me and it's something I have been working on for a long time and I'm trying to build my confidence little by little. I will share how to overcome the lack of confidence and how to build it up. We have different paths in our lives and sometimes our confidence gets shattered and we need to build it up again because confidence is very important to have. You can't succeed in anything in life without confidence. When we face new things, we usually struggle to have the confidence to face the challenges that come with them. And that's okay to a certain degree, but if it completely stops you from trying new things, then it's a problem. Maybe you need to work on your confidence, so let's see how we can do that together. First things first, there are two types of confidence: ego confidence and internal confidence. Ego confidence, as the name indicates, is the confidence that is built up depending on external factors. You build that confidence because others are complimenting you, maybe the way you look, what you possess, the way you speak, the way you carry yourself. And the problem with this one is that it's not real, because once those compliments disappear, your confidence disappears as well. So that means you create that dependency to certain situations or how people talk to you or how society perceives you in order to feel confident. The internal confidence comes from within. It's the one you build yourself and you bring out from inside of you. It is a tricky one because it's not as obvious as the ego confidence. It's not as easy to recognize and as easy to detect. And actually, you need to have a high self-awareness in order to see it and in order to feel it. It never goes away and you can control it. And that's the biggest pro of the internal confidence. How do you bring it out? While continuing our discussion, let's visit Haeinsa Temple on Mount Gaya, one of Korea's 3 largest temples. It is home to the most complete collection of Buddhist texts, which were engraved on 80,000 woodblocks. Now, let's see how to bring out our inner confidence. For starters, you need to value yourself and establish your own standards and follow them. You don't need to do anything to feel valuable. Just your existence is valuable. Just the fact that you're here, breathing and thinking and having all these ideas and helping the world expand even more, that's in itself is valuable. So you don't need to do anything to prove it to anybody, not even to yourself. Believe and trust that you are worthy by default. You don't need more money, you don't need a better body, you don't need that job, marriage, kids, etc. Whatever in your environment is considered valuable, you don't need all of that. Feel your worth and feel how valuable you are before the confidence even begins to surface. If you can't, then just repeat it over and over again until it sticks. For example, I watched this YouTube video, it's called The Breath of Life. So you repeat to yourself, I value myself, I value myself, I value myself. And you feel this sentence while saying it. You don't just say those words. And then you take a deep breath, hold for a little bit, and when you take a breath out, breathe it out into your heart. Try to imagine that that breath is going towards your heart and those words are inside that breath. So your heart takes them in and receives that message. So I value myself, there is I honor myself, I trust myself, and the most important, I love myself. Second is to practice self-awareness, because without it, you cannot know if you if you have that internal confidence. So be observant of what you think and what you do. Don't just do things mindlessly like eating or scrolling through your phone without being present. Self-awareness allows you to realize that you are not your thoughts, that your mind is not out of control. You actually can manage your mind and use it when you need to. You can observe it. It is not you. Once you become the observant of your mind, you realize that actually you are not your mind, you are not your thoughts, you are beyond that. So make it a practice to observe your thoughts rather than be inside them. So next one is to set small goals that you can achieve every day. If you have a big goal, cut it into small goals and make a plan for them. It's like taking baby steps instead of a huge jump. It's less scary, right? So determine what those little steps can be and plan for them. Set the intention that you will do them by that date, or you will do them every day for an hour. Whatever you decide, you need to do something that you would keep, because without consistency it is useless. So don't try to make goals that you can't attain. Rather, choose those little steps that you can actually do every day. With consistency, you will form new habits that are aligned with your goals, therefore allowing yourself to reach every single one. If you have habits that are serving your goals, there is no way that you can't achieve it. If you do them every day, it's the only thing that will make you reach that goal. If you look at the top of a mountain and you decide that you want to climb to that top, if you take step by step and you do it consistently, you will reach that top. When you set a goal, make a promise to yourself that you will reach that goal no matter what, and just see it that way. What happens when someone you know breaks their promise to you? You feel betrayed and disappointed, right? Well, it's the same, if not worse, when it comes to the promises you make to yourself. You literally betray yourself and you disappoint yourself. So think really deep before trying to break a promise you make to yourself. Self-respect is keeping the promises you make to yourself, and how that also shows that you value yourself and that you honor yourself. When you do that, you build that trust, and you trust yourself that you're gonna reach the goal you want to, and that you're gonna keep the promises, and you're not gonna make excuses. So just do what you have to do, and remember, it's not about ability, it's about will. I hope that I didn't ramble too much and that it was helpful. I really struggle still with these things. Like, I learned them and I try to implement them in my life every day. I hope you enjoyed today's episode. I am trying to build a loving community where we can help each other and make our lives better. And I'm gonna share whatever useful things I learned throughout my life. I will see you in my next one. Have a good day or good night if it's nighttime wherever you are. Goodbye, beautiful soul.